You do not give an offering to the market with money when you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. If you need to know if you do it wrong, it will take money from you. Hear it from me right now. If you go in there and you do it wrong, your money is gone. There you go. Now, going past this point, it's an IQ test. Are you fucking stupid? Because stupid is going to go out there and do it with a live account, not knowing how to do it. Now, you're going to pass the IQ test? Because the fucking IQ test is very simple. You don't do it. Simple. Smooth brains are going to go out there and fucking open up a live account and try to figure out how to trade like that and waste time, build toxic thinking, and be afraid of every trade they take in the future versus being indifferent to the outcome. That's the sweet spot. That's the part that it took a lot for me to get to. And before I get to that point, I'm wrestling with, oh, it just reminds me of that time I took that trade in. Right. Why? Why would I even think about that? Because I lost fucking real money. More money than you earned in a year. I don't give a fuck where you're at. I earned, that's still equivalent. Okay. Those things hurt. For a man, it's pride, it's ego, it dashes sense of self-worth. And yes, I wish I had the money back in my hands. But I rushed into live trading before I should have. I'm fucking telling you, with all of the experience I have as teaching and with my own trading, when I first started doing it and seeing other people do it, it never pans out. It never fucking pans out. And you see these people on, well, every different venue of social media. They'll look up and say, yeah, I went out there. I didn't do demo trading and I learned how to trade, blah, 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 blah. I guarantee you they wouldn't be able to sit on a live stream and call the market and not have any sense of calmness. You'd see their emotions. You got to see their face now. See their face, listen to their breathing pattern, cussing. Fuck. Oh, man, it's bullshit. Hold on, I got to go to the bathroom. Mute. They're puking their guts up. They're wishing they never would have live streamed that day. That will be the reality of it. But you don't get to see that. You don't get to see that. Because they're only going to give you that little snapshot. What they want you to see. And these are the same types of people who are going to tell you bad advice when that bad advice wasn't even profitable for them. So you have to guard your mind. Protect your mind while you're new, because it's so easily distracted with things that's going to cause you to hurt yourself in the way you think about the market, the way you think about yourself. You'll grade yourself too early. Oh, this person understands it more than I have, and they've been studying it less than me. Who gives a fuck? How do you know that they ain't been doing it longer and they just want to sound smart in front of everybody else on social media? Stop worrying about your social media equity curve. Everybody's in drawdown as far as I'm concerned. Because if you're out there constantly virtue signaling, trying to get attention, look at me, you're really, really in drawdown. I don't give a shit. I talk to you through the medium of a demo. I don't have any shame in it, because that's the right way to learn. But you don't even touch a demo until you've tape read. You see the market do whatever you expect it to do without any transaction. Because what you've done is you've learned the basics about the marketplace, the market you're going to be following, every aspect of what it is required to trade it, the times it trades, its margin requirements. Then you understand risk, how to frame a trade in terms of monetary risk. Whatever your beginning expectations are in terms of what your trade should be allowed to take from you, and the industry standard of 2% is too fucking high. It's too high. That's not realistic for someone starting out. You want it to be so insignificant that it literally feels like nothing to you. That's the right way to learn how to trade. And then, by having that realistic expectation on yourself and your results, then you go into tape reading, how to learn to read price. How does it move? When does these specific types of signatures that we're teaching you, when do they occur? What does it look like? How do they repeat and look very close to one another? What does it look like when it fails? What things are warning signs that it's not likely to pan out? You haven't even touched the fucking demo account yet. And you are all still feeling impatient. Some of you already turned off this Twitter space because it ain't telling you what you want to hear. Good. Get the fuck out of here. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for me, at least. The people that are making real money, they've gone through this. And you can't shortcut it. Once you see with tape reading over and over and over again, week after week, you have at least 60% of your expectations come to fruition. What? Yeah, you got to be better than half the time right. Then, only then, go into demo. Then you're going to see another growing pain, because now you're looking at it with a scorecard attached to it. Are you right now? Whereas before tape reading, you're just watching and observing, recording what your observations are. Oh, it did this, it did that. It's going to be boring for most of you that are just in here trying to copy me. That's the litmus test. It's going to be, why are you here? Because if you're here to learn how to trade, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do what I do. And you won't need me. But some of you want spoon-fed. 5-minute trainers, signals, copy me service, that type of stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm turning people into monsters. I'm turning people into savages. You want to make your yearly salary in a fucking month? Stay with me this year. Stay with me this year, and there is no limitations. Period. You're going to lose money in the process, but you want to make what you make a year in 1 month? I will give you those skill sets and how to arrive at that. But you are going to be the determining factor, how fast or at all, if you get there. Not me, not the concepts, not the market. It's you. And once you get into the demo portion of learning, you trade with the lowest degree of risk you can. And you grow from that up, higher, more. As you learn to trust what you're doing isn't being influenced by the outcome. That's why it takes time, folks. It takes time. You have to desensitize yourself and condition yourself to look for the process to deliver the outcome, not the trade to make me money. Because if you do these things and you're doing everything I'm training you to do and you manage risk, the derivative is the fucking profits, the limited drawdown, the corrections from drawdown. That's the fruits of everything I'm teaching you. But you all think you're going to have a vertical fucking spike on your equity curve from day one. Never any drawdown, never any adversities, never any difficulties in understanding what it is that you should be doing or navigating through trades. When I've told you all this time in all the rants, you're going to be dealing with that. And now you're going to equate that your failure or success is only based on your live account when you're not even ready to be trading with a live account. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. But because you have all these other influencers, these authors, these book writers, these course makers, these public figures, or your fucking friend that's lying to you and saying he's been doing it, he's making money, but he's showing you a fucking demo account. Everybody is going to give you everything that is diametrically opposed to what I've been beating into your head today with. And I'm the bad guy. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to work on Monday. And I can take a vacation wherever the fuck I want. And I don't work with Carl. So who you listening to? You didn't swipe no fucking credit card here. There was no PayPal payments here. And you don't have to renew anything, no subscriptions. It's nothing. And I'm making monsters. And they're bringing the receipts. They themselves are doing it. You're seeing all the interviews from the companies. There's no proof. There's all kinds of fucking proof. Look around. And you're among them if you allow yourself. But you got to get out of the way. You have to get out of your own way. And stop worrying about, I want to know when the gaps are supposed to stay unfilled. You'll see it. I'll teach you. But it's only going to be beneficial over live data. You'll learn it by repetition, over and over again. It'll desensitize you. So every time I get into a trade, I'm looking for that signature. It might not present it, but I'm looking for it because it gives me that insight. It means that I have a fucking tiger by the tail and I want to hold on to that. And sometimes you'll see, I'll move my not my stop, but I'll move my target beyond what my original expectation is. It still doesn't mean that I won't take the blinds portion of the trade off where I originally had my take profit. It just means that, oh shit, I might have a bigger run here. Let me open up the gates a little bit more wider, so that way it's a clear shot for a further profit objective. But I'm still, to protect myself, because it would be foolish for me to not take profits where I originally thought the take profit or terminus would be, where I thought the trade was going to go ultimately. It would be foolish for me not to at least take most of it off there. And then let's see if I have a runner and leave a small portion on. Now, as a new student or a new trader, your questioning is, well, if you really thought that, then why would you take off nothing and just let it all run? Well, that's because I want to make fucking money. And I'm a human being, and I'm prone to be human sometimes. And I could do it wrong. And that's infancy on your part to think that way. And maturity on my part, because I've lost lots of money and I've made money. And you can't understand these things unless you've been there. So it's easy, before you even started trading, to say, well, if you're teaching this doesn't make any sense. It's counterintuitive. If you think it's going to go higher, why bother taking the partials off? That makes no sense. You incurred this much risk when you put the trade on, so therefore it's stupid to scale off profits. That's somebody that's not profitable talking to you. Okay? That's somebody that's not consistently profitable. That's somebody that's talking out of their ass, or someone that's a neophyte and has no idea what they're doing, and they want perfect. And perfect doesn't fucking exist. It doesn't. Not in trading. It's never gonna be a goal you arrive at. But guess what? It's a target I aim for all the time. But I also manage myself. I manage my trades responsibly. I know that if I'm taking out a short-term low or an intermediate-term low, I better damn well fucking take something off the trade. Because I might get drunk with the whole trade and think, oh, wow, it's going to really run farther. And if I don't take it off and it rips against me, well, fuck, I just sat in that whole trade. Now, here's the argument and the rebuttal to people that say partials are stupid. Let me tell you something. I've seen so many people preach against me, what I teach students to do in the beginning, because it's important. It's that little reward, that cookie. It's your yellow belt from being a white belt, progressively going towards the black belt. You're teaching yourself that you're doing everything right. You're growing in your confidence, and you're paying yourself as you grow in more thresholds and time and experience. But when I hear and see people say taking partials is stupid, because when you put a trade on, it makes no sense to say you put on a 2% risk and you're trying to do 10R. Okay. You're trying to make 10 times what you're risking. Well, you're going to learn that today. Not today, this year as well. But their argument is, if they put on a trade, or anyone puts on a trade, risks 2%, and they take partials off, you're not getting your full 10. I'm getting fucking paid, man. I'm getting fucking paid. What do you say when it goes back against you on your full 2% stop? What the fuck did you make? You made jack and shit, and Jack left fucking town. Bottom line is this. You're in this business to make fucking money. You're not in here to make fucking friends. Okay? That's it. These motherfuckers that tell you stupid shit are not making fucking money. And that's the bottom line. Why the fuck are you going to listen to somebody that they're not proving shit to you? They got long-winded bullshit, whether it be typed out in fucking Twitter or on fucking posts or on fucking Instagram, or they talk out their fucking ass on fucking YouTube, and they bring no proof that they fucking know what they're talking about. Zero. That's the people you want to listen to. Get the fuck out of here. Partials pay. Okay? Partials never fail in pain. You ever think about that? There's never been a partial profit that never fucking paid profit. That's 100 fucking %. 100% you don't know. You don't know if that stop loss is going to get hit on your fucking trade. I don't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows that. You don't know if your target's going to fucking get hit. I don't give a flying fuck if it's a 50R trade, 200 fucking R, all this stupid shit you see on social media. You don't know that. But guess what the fuck I do know? I know I'm getting 5 fucking handles. I know I'm getting fucking liquidity below that fucking short-term low, and I'm short. I know I'm fucking getting that. Every time I bark on that fucking Twitter feed and that shit delivers, you know what I know? I know what the fuck I know. That's what I know. And it delivers. You're going to know that skill set this fucking year. You're going to be able to tell these motherfuckers, pound fucking sand, motherfucker, you don't know shit. Get the fuck up the fucking road. Nobody's listening to your clownery shit no more. Okay? Because the real shit's here. It's here. It's not myth. It's not made up. It's not conjecture. This is the fucking market. This is how you get paid. This is how you make fucking money. This is how you manage risk. This is how you learn. This is how you progress productively. This is how you fucking do it. There ain't a fucking book out there that tells you to do it this way. There ain't no fucking course out there that tells you to do this. There ain't no fucking educator that's going to do this because they got a fucking image to maintain. Fuck image. Image don't pay shit. It don't pay shit. You know what pays? Results. I don't need anybody to like my fucking videos. I don't need you to listen to my fucking Twitter spaces. I'm getting fucking paid regardless. I'm going to do the shit I'm teaching you, and it won't make a difference who believes it or doesn't believe it. It still fucking works. And partials pay every fucking time. It's 100% strike rate, motherfucker. What is wrong with that? Where's the logic in arguing against that? You're going to sit in that fucking trade. You're going to sit in that fucking trade and allow it to go against you and stop your whole fucking 2% or whatever the Mickey Mouse shit management you used to put it on. Oh, well, that's the randomness in the marketplace. That's just what happens. You have to strike it up as you win some, you lose some. Fuck off. I ain't in here to do that. I'm not here for 50-50 shit. If you came here with that logic, I'm telling you something, that shit is going to die real quick. Because I'm not a 50-50 motherfucker. I might be 50 fucking years old, but I'll tell you something right now. When it comes to fucking trading, I want my results. I want my fucking potential to be on side more than 50%. And if I can't argue that in my analysis, the fuck, I'm not getting in there. I got to know that I have multiple position exits in terms of partials before I even get to my target. What did he just say? Oh shit, you better break that notebook out right now. Pull the fucking car over so you can type it and text it to yourself immediately. Every trade that I'm looking to take, I want at least 2 partials before I get to my terminus. That's a high probability trade for me. What does that mean? It's high probability it's going to go to my terminus? No. It's high probability. ICT's getting fucking paid. I'm showing up to the venue. That means I put my ass in front of the fucking charts and I push the button. I'm getting fucking paid. I'm getting paid. Nobody's fucking me out of my royalties. I showed the fuck up. Pay me, motherfucker. I don't care if I close the show down and get the tournaments. I don't give a fuck. You don't care either. You don't know if they're going to drop a fucking bomb over here. You don't know if they're going to come up with some fucking chicken little disease and fucking something's going to cause the market to go upside down. How do you know that's not going to happen? Can you fucking tell me? Can you prove that you know that there is not going to be some fuckery going on Monday that causes the market to take a shit? Do you know that? Because I don't know that. But you listen to these fucking 20-year-olds walking around here on social media, they got everything fucking figured out. 200R, baby. And I'm trading fucking nano lots. For 6 fucking years, I'm still trading nano lots, but I'm doing 200R. You gotta respect me. The fuck we do. Come on, man. At some point, you gotta call bullshit. Partials is how you get paid. And you need that in the beginning. You fucking need it. You need that little oomph, that push, that reminder. This is why I'm doing this. I waited all this time for this fucking setup to happen. I'm in front of the charts. I'm pushing it. I'm in there. I need to know I'm doing the right shit. How do you do that? You get your yellow belt. You get your blue belt that you're working towards your black belt, which is getting trades to go to Terminus, your full targets. But nobody fucking joins any martial art, walks out there and the fucking sensei says, all right, well, you arrived. Here's your participation award. Here's your fucking black belt. But that's what you think. You would think that with all these people on social media. They watch videos, whether it be mine or other people's and shit, and all of a sudden they're trading in market replay and they're fucking authorities in the whole business. It's tiresome. It's like once you taste the real shit, when you have filet, okay, a nice piece of fucking filet right on the plate and you taste it for the first time, I'm sorry, man. You just can't fucking have catfish, okay, and think, oh yes, we're on the same level here. We're not. It tastes like muddy water, okay? It tastes like shit. You want something, you want the real stuff, you want the meat and potatoes, you're getting that here. I don't care if you like me. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm the best mentor or not. I don't give a shit. I will teach you exactly how to rip this shit apart and build a life for yourself. And it's costing you nothing but the effort and time that you put into it. If you fail, you have failed. And the only way that failure occurs is if you quit. That's it. That's how quitting affects you. That's failure. The people that feel like they want to quit but keep pressing into it, they're the ones that are getting all these big payouts. They're the ones that are making the point of, I don't have to work anymore. I quit my job. They had people just like you that doubted them. They have people that still can't fucking believe that they made it. And believe me, I guarantee you, they have a whole lot of people that are fucking envious as shit now because they wanted them to fail. They wanted them to fucking fail so they can say, see, I told you, you're just like us. You're just like us. You're never going to be able to do it. So you should have just listened to us when we told you don't bother. Fuck them. Those are the people that you cut the fuck off. You don't make your business theirs. You don't give the wheel to them because they're going to steer your ass right into a fucking tree. As much as you may think they love you, and they very well may love you, but they don't love you doing better than them. I'm going to say that again. Your friends and your family, they may love you, but they don't love you doing better than them. And that's true, especially when they tell you you shouldn't be doing what you're doing here. It's a pipe dream. Let me tell you something. You know what's the sweetest fucking thing in the world? Here's the sweetest thing in the fucking world. Every Monday morning when I wake up, I stretch out my bed. I look around my room and I'm like, you know what I ain't got to do today? Go to work. You know what my aunt and uncles and my cousins and my fucking best friends growing up through school are doing today? Going to work. I wonder what they're fucking thinking about right now. I'm only thinking about them because I don't have to do what they're doing. They're thinking about how much they don't want to be going where they got to go to get their money. Who's in a better position here? It has nothing to do with arrogance. This is how you combat that shit. Okay? All these fucking people around you, unless they're telling you, go, don't fucking stop, dig in, you are going to do this, then you tell them nothing. If you suspect that they're not going to support you 100%, why even invite them into the conversation? Don't. Because if you love what you're doing here and you want to make this your fucking life and your career, and you want to pass the skill set on to your kids, should you ever decide to have kids, you're going to be thankful that you stuck in this. It's hard. It absolutely is hard. But so is exercise and working out. You think everybody has these beautiful, symmetrical, physiques that are aesthetically pleasing? Everybody strives for the bikini body, the summer body. You think they just got that because they watch shit on TV and watch exercise videos? That's the same thing you're expecting to do when you watch ICT videos. When you're watching me teach this stuff, I mean, if you're going to put your ass in front of the video or sit down and listen to me, okay, all I'm doing is giving you the instructions on what to do, just like that exercise video. You're not getting the repetition, benefits that they're doing. They're sweating their ass off. They're making ad revenue off of you watching their shit or purchasing their program. They don't give a fuck if you exercise or not. They don't care. But here, I'm reminding you constantly, if you're just watching my videos and being entertained or using them as a fucking lullaby to go to sleep, some of you people do. That's cool. I don't give a shit. Bottom line is you have to do the work. What is that work? What I'm going to put you through this year. And you'll see, it's fun. It's actually fun. In the beginning, it'll feel like, what am I doing here? A couple weeks of it, you'll say, oh shit, I'm starting to see it now. And those observations, the things that you see that I don't talk about, that is where you start mining. Meaning that's the direction that your personality, your unique perspective on price, that is starting to be activated. You're starting to see things in price and you need to pay attention to it. It doesn't mean go on Twitter and say, ICT, I found this right here. And what do you think? It doesn't fucking matter what I think. If it's resonating with you, it's your business. Mind your fucking business. I'm not trying to mind your business. I got my own fucking shit to worry about. But the things that start making sense to you in the live streams, that's the beginning foundation to what you're going to be focusing on as a trader. You're not going to see why I'm calling a specific level important. Why are you picking that candle? But then when I talk about a fair value gap, you're like, oh, yeah, it makes sense to me. So what does that mean? You're not an order block trader. It doesn't mean I don't understand order blocks. Fuck fair value gaps. I can see that easily. I'm going to conquer order blocks because something's there and I don't understand it. I'm going to waste my fucking time doing something harder than I could just simply follow what I see easily. The fair value gap. And either one of these things could be interchanged with whatever PD array. That's the part that most of you don't realize. You only need one. You could completely carve out your entire career with one model, one entry technique, your multiplier. That multiplier is the pattern that you key up on every single time you go into the marketplace. If there's not a breaker, you're not trading it. If there isn't a fair value gap, you're not trading it. They don't give a fuck if it keeps running up 100 handles. Who gives a shit? That wasn't your trade. Maturity is, I don't need that trade because I know all these other instances where my model is going to speak and I'll be able to activate a trade right there. And I won't worry about anything else except for the trade I'm in. I'm managing myself and I'm managing the trade I'm in. Fuck everything else. I don't give a shit what Bitcoin's doing. I don't give a shit what fucking FTX drama is going on. I don't worry about who's in office in the United States, who's fucking getting replaced in another country. I don't give a shit about none of that stuff. I'm in a trade. I'm watching that fucking market. I'm only giving a shit about that market. That's it. My focus is dialed in. I don't give a shit about what these other influencers are talking about on their live streams. I don't give a fuck about what they're trading. I don't give a fuck why they think this market's better than that market. Why aren't you trading the ES over the NQ? Why are you trading NQ, not the ES? Why aren't you trading Dow? I don't like fucking Dow. Dow is a piece of shit to me. Okay, it's too spotty. I have lots of students that make money with it. I personally don't fucking like it. Now, I use it for macro analysis when I'm looking for it to confirm the averages, basically Dow theory. Market breadth is strong if they're all in agreement. That means if they're all moving in the same direction, then that's a healthy market and it's more likely to sustain its move if it's on a higher time frame.
Father, I thank you. Father, I glorify you. Lord, I honor you and adore you. Thank you for your grace, your mercy, your love, and your compassion. Spirit of the living God, I pray that you lead us and guide us today. Take over, Lord. Take charge, take control, take preeminence over this session in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Our boys and bafana. Guys, so yesterday I wanted to go live and then my OBS was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. So I had to do my thing without streaming. And I was like, you know what, I'll fix my thing today. So yeah, guys. And then today I wanted to be in the markets London session. What was happening? Oh, we have a home sale, so that's why I wanted to go in early. I missed this move. When I got in, price was here. I was like, it's gonna reverse. Then I was doing something jiggy. When I come back, price is here. I'm like, damn, yo, price is gone, dog. Like, it's gone. Like, now you see where it is. And then I waited for it to come back. I think on the 5-minute time frame. Like I said, 5 minutes is my dog, man. Then I just did 5K. I saw. I'm like, ooh, okay, this is nice. Institutional order flow entry deal. IO Fed. IO Fed. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, okay. Then I targeted this low. Came back. I'm like, ooh, another CB. And then I entered here with my live funds, my live account again here, because this is paper trading on my phone. I'm like, ooh, we're going down to this low. You see this low, yeah. I'm like, ooh, this is nice. And then PPI stopped me out. Same price rate stopped me out also on my live funds, you see. And then, yeah, waited for it, went up. Like, now let me wait for market open. Yep, there we go. Market open. It opened, boom, gone. It's going to my price. So now, I don't know. I'm just waiting now. No. Yesterday I got hurt real bad. No, not real bad. At least I managed yesterday not to overtrade. I took a loss. I re-entered, but with minimal risk. It stopped me out again. I was like, man, F this thing. Fuck this shit. So, oh, this is the exit. So now as I'm looking, I'm like, look at this thing, dog. This is a breaker. Because I was wondering, why did price, I checked this BC, I'm like, nah, this is too high. I'm like, oh, low, high, low, high. You know, this low is a breaker, bearish breaker. Because I was looking for inversion fair value gap. And I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. When I came back, price was, I was sleeping. Guys, I'm tired. I ate. Yo. So on the regular trading hours, we closed off this gap. This is yesterday's close, today's opening. It's not gonna show, obviously. Let's see. So now we are currently here, because this is delayed by 10 minutes. See, data is delayed by 10 minutes. So as we are already here, we closed off the okay. Man, I'm bored, dog. Like, why did it have to rush to my target, dog? Like, so quick, fast in a hurry. Ish. Hey, man. Like, I just arrived, dog. Was I in yesterday with my live funds? No, I mean with yesterday. Yeah. You see? This one I closed manually. I wanted to, and then this I entered. Then it stopped me out. I re-entered again, and then it stopped me out. You see, I minimized my thingy, my risk. Can't do the same risk, my dog. So now prices just quickly ran to my TP, just like that. Just like that, without my consent. You're not asking me, can I? No, you just left. Let me put it below this first presented fair value gap. If it stops me out, it is what it is. Where's the first presented fair value gap? It's this one. Today's what? Wednesday, ne? Wednesday, 15/07. It's my cousin's birthday today. Yeah, my cousin's sister. She's turning 18. Damn, I'm old, dog. Yo, if Tlhalefo was turning 18, damn it. Yo, 18. Yo, they grow up so fast, bruh. These babies grow up so fast. Oh, woman. So me, what am I gonna do now? Like, really? What am I gonna do now, dog? Because already this was my target for this sell. This was the target. This one. So did it finally come? Okay, not yet. Did I move it too early? Man, it's fine. Even if it kicks me out now, it's fine. I need something. I need it to go out so that I can focus on what am I going to do now. Take me out. Yeah, man. Make me swear. Make me, or you know how we do it on the ICT. Market open, one update every 5 seconds. We don't do back testing over here. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. If we take a loss, it's a real loss on the live account, you know. This is how we do it over on the ITC, ICT, my dog, ICT. Yeah, we don't play over here, dog. That's why I'll be like getting angry and shit when things don't go my way, you know. It's because it hurts, my dog. Yo, losing money, dog. Yo. There's nothing as painful as losing money, especially if you don't have money and you're looking for money. Yeah, if you don't have money and you're losing money, my dog, that thing hurts. I'm telling you. ipetsa straight mo pelong mfana. Kutlu. Okay, let me take out these things. Yeah, I just wanted you to see my trades for earlier, not the current one, and to show you how I wanted vele my initial target was sell side. You know what's the thing, eh? I'm gonna admit, guys, honestly, so I have is it called performance anxiety? Hey, let me not, hey, on trading, not in the bedroom, dog. Nah, never in the bedroom. Performance.
Name of the game is patience. You have to be patient. Patience, you understand? You have to stay from there. One day is one day.
Wait, what? No, man. Hey, man. Which one is this one? Hey. I need, guys. Yeah, I need proper stuff, dog. I've been doing the same thing for close to 2 years, not close to 3 years now. I need to upgrade. You see. An intense fear of failure or negative evaluation in a high-stakes situation. It triggers your brain's fight or flight response, causing physical symptoms like racing heart and trembling, along with mental block. It can affect anyone from athletes, musicians, blah blah. Okay. Performance anxiety, stage fright. Yeah, I have stage fright, dog. People's eyes. Yo, guys, even when I'm preaching, performance is not limited to public speaking. My stage frequently appears. Athletics. Nah, not really. When I was playing soccer, dog, this was my happy place. Intimacy, never. Academics and work, nah. So it's, yeah, man, especially in trading, when it comes to money, dog, like, oh man, that thing in China you wash it in my dog. Yo, why did you wash it in you? China you wash it in fan. Doesn't wanna let me go. And it's so full when I'm with you, I won't let go. Ngiyathanda indlela mphethe ngayo, ngiyathanda indlela ngifila ngayo. And it's so full when I'm with you, I won't let go. Dum, 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 dum. There is no doubt. 'Cause you and I were meant to be together. Ha. So baby, I won't let you down. I won't let you go. I won't let you down. I won't let you go. Ish, gum, 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 boom, boom. There is no doubt. Ish, look at this. Yo. Awukwamenzani mfana? Yo. Wozala. Come la. Is that guy on now? Guys, yesterday So what happened yesterday? Yesterday, I'm there, I'm minding my own business, I'm waiting for my setup, dog. I'm waiting. Hey, jiggy, muna. Price just spikes up. Hey, one. Which one is this one? Hey, mfana, like it spikes, mfana. And I'm like, hey, one. Only to find out the Fed chair is talking. That time I entered shorts, ne? That time, which one is this one? That time I entered shorts. Somewhere here. Before this. Here. Somewhere here. No, this one. This. Yeah. Yeah. I entered shorts because there's a CB and I'm like, okay. I enter shorts, talk. Boom, stops me out. Hey, man. There I am again. Another one. Price, boom. Hey, man. I'm like, nah, dog, can't be. My target is here, by the way. That time, my target is this Asia low. I'm like, you know what? Before I blow again, let me just close off. Let me just close off my trades, dog. Luckily I closed off my trade because you see price just kept on going up. It's just too many things, dog. Even this BC. Bye bye, dog. Because we were invalidated. It's just too much. Can't even think. So I mean, sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing because it's just everything is just all over the place, my dog. Okay, I did this because I saw ICT talking about it. Price for coming here. Was it the 1 minute or I think on the 1 minute. The price should not, if price is bullish, it will close. It will just tap in and go. Unfortunately, it didn't just tap in, it went all the way, taking out this sell side, leaving out this one. Guys, what if you're going for, because it just took and then it went down, what if it's still going up? Let me see something. What's this high? 1399, 1381. Nvidia still wants to go up. Apple has gone up. Meta is definitely going up. We have a high here, relative equal highs, this high and that high. Microsoft, MSFT. Ooh, going up. Is Tesla there? Tesla Incorporated. Okay, Yataka. SpaceX. Somebody Taka. Dog, I think we're going up, dog. I'm telling you, look at this 15-minute. It closed inside this BC. So it just did a more konyana. Then we're going up, leaving us hanging here like it did yesterday. It left us hanging and then it went up. You know, we closed the opening range gap. We closed the opening range gap, so I'm thinking okay, cause we closed it, man. I no longer need you. Then where are we going? This high. On NQ, ayatswala mos. Monday, Sunday. Monday. Blue Monday. Tomorrow, which is day, we can get Tomaka Labo. Karma didn't close, and yet this side just wicked. Current new week opening gap high. Okay. Everybody's going up. Ooh, who are you? Send this cop. What? Why are you running? Why are you here? You reached all-time high. Yeah. Don't make your problem our problem. Who else? My content, Marvel Technologies. Sticks. Come on, Sticks. You guys. Who are you? Nobody important, I hope. But for you to be in the Nasdaq 100, I want to see if that guy is testifying again, because it showed something there. But why is it only 15 July? Federal Reserve Chair Kevin Walsh testified before the Senate Banking Committee. What are they saying?
To be honest, sometimes I actually have no idea what's going on until I open Monday.com. And boom, everything's there. Statuses, timelines, budgets, all in one clear dashboard. And if I want to send something up the chain,
buy gold, sell. Gold move down, buy. So hey, these guys, they finish me, eh?
America's central bank, and to serve American families and not just President Trump and his billionaire friends. Now, President Trump's corruption and failed economic agenda is raising costs across the board. Inflation has kept real wages from growing for the third consecutive month. That means in the Trump economy, families are falling behind with less to spend every day that goes by. High interest rates are making mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards more expensive. More and more people are falling behind on their bills. 95% of Americans believe that the U.S. is suffering an affordability crisis, while President Trump continues to call affordability a hoax, telling Americans their concerns about the cost of living are made up. Lower interest rates would provide some relief to families, but the Fed hasn't lowered interest rates and may be forced to raise rates even more, all because of one man, President Trump. Now, the president knows this, so instead of changing course, he wants to take over the Fed. Installing you as Fed chair was a critical part of his plan. You reportedly told the president exactly what he wanted to hear in your Oval Office interview, and Trump confirmed it afterwards, saying, quote, "Walsh thinks you have to lower interest rates." Now, for your part, you were the only member of the last Fed meeting who declined to submit economic projections that are supposed to show how the Fed's decisions under your leadership are likely to affect American consumers and American workers. People might look at that and conclude that you don't want to tell the truth about inflation under Trump. Trump may have you in his pocket, but he will not stop until he controls the Fed. And he just needs one more seat to do that. And that's why he has had his Department of Justice open bogus criminal investigations into both Governor Lisa Cook and former Chair Jerome Powell. And that is why he illegally tried to fire Fed Governor Cook. His own Supreme Court recently blocked the firing, at least for now, but Trump has vowed to try again to fire Governor Cook. The fight for control is a fight over interest rates, but it is also about corruption. President Trump likes to play king, and the Fed offers many appealing opportunities for the president to enrich himself while he fleeces the American people. Start with crypto. Trump's family crypto company is World Liberty Financial, the centerpiece of the crypto enterprise that let him rake in $1.4 billion in 2025 alone. Now it is currently applying for a bank charter. After that charter is granted by Trump's own bank regulator, World Liberty could seek special privileges from the Federal Reserve to juice its own profits, like a master account that would give Trump's own company direct access to the Fed's core payment rails. And there's more. If he can control the Fed, Trump could threaten to revoke banks' access to Fed services if they refuse to do his bidding. He could hijack the Fed's extraordinary powers to bail out financial markets, making sure that he rewards his friends and punishes his enemies in a crisis. And you better bet that Trump will turbocharge the Wall Street deregulation that is already underway, juicing mega bank profits and CEO bonuses, knowing that American taxpayers will be on the hook once again if there's another devastating financial crash. Congress and the American people will be watching closely whether you serve the public or whether you become yet another instrument of Donald Trump's corruption. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, ma'am. Chairman Warsh, thank you for being with us. The floor is yours. 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Warren, other members of the committee, good morning. It's a privilege to join you. It's my first appearance before this panel as chairman, and I'm particularly honored to represent my superb colleagues from across the Federal Reserve System. In submitting the monetary policy report, I can't help but think of a long line of central bank chiefs who came before the Congress in keeping with the Federal Reserve Act, and I can't help but think of the best of the Fed's traditions. As a country, we just marked our 250th year, and when Americans count our blessings, we can include an economy predicated on the brilliance of our constitutional design and system of ordered liberty, an economy without equal in all it's done for human flourishing. Some forms of communication, including some that the ranking member referenced, are discretionary, but not this one, and for good reason.
You know, I don't want to lie, man. Parliament is a scam. These house committees and what situation, it's just a scam. This guy, they're supposed to be like grilling him, but they submitted whatever they want to say, and he will respond to the questions, though they are speaking the questions on paper. Man, there's no originality now. Boma thinking on the spot, nah, none of those things. Cause why? Politics is a scam. I was in an Uber like on Monday. This guy was asking me in South Africa which political party can take over. I'm like, man, politics is politics, dog. If you know, I love EFF. I'm a Malema guy. But politicians are politicians at the end of the day. Once you get your mind to, no, guys, politicians are politicians. There's nothing you will do about it. You'll be fine, my dog. Whether you vote for your favorite or not vote for your favorite, at the end of the day, you know what you're signing up for. That politics is a scam. That you should know. Politics. So this guy is answering whatever they're asking him. He's already had the question. Already they sent him the questions. Already. He has the questions. So whatever is answering there, man, it's the issue. I don't know how I slept, dog. My neck is painful. And and then you sweep this sell side, and then you consolidate, and then you show me where you want to go. Are you doing all the way down? Let me see, after this sell side, which is our next sell side? We have one here. And then we have another down here. That's if we are not going back up. I still got my pause. I ain't gonna make it. Man, you know, I'm battling lately, dog, with myself. Like it's a fight. I'm fighting every day, my dog. Yo. See, like I said, I have performance anxiety when it comes to trading. And it's not that it's because I'm trading, I'm live streaming. No, it has nothing to do with me live streaming. No one is watching me now. So who am I scared of? Yeah, you are making noise. Yeah. Let me see.
But these ones mess up my paper.
Which ones? No, she's home.
That's what I'm saying. She mess up my paper. Look at how nice it was.
Yes.
Hey.
Where is Maleo? Govas. Oh, but Manlebo Friday she doesn't come. Oh yeah, I would have been out by now. Quick fasting out in a hurry, you know. But like I said, guys, I'm working on myself, you know, because the thing is, I don't wanna lie, I'm desperate for money, dog. You know, I'm too desperate, dog, and not just like small and desperate, no, like proper desperation, like I need money, dog, not want, I need. There's a difference there. The people who want money, the people who need money. I'm the need money. I'm the need money. I need it, dog. But amen. I just need to be consistent. I've switched praying from God give me profits to God make me consistent. Because I can be profitable, but if I'm not consistent, I'm gonna lose it all. If I'm consistently doing 5% or 3% a week or per trading day, if I trade 3 days in a week, I target 3% per trading day. I'm telling you, dog. You remember my? Yeah, I think I should bring back that 50%, that 50 pips, that 50 pip partial, and 20 pip. But 20 pips is too small, dog. Yo. 20 pips is too small, my dog. 20 pips is too small, my dog. Let me see. But it was working for me. I'm telling you. That thing was working for me, dog. And then, if it's like this, I just put a target here. I can put one vele on 50 pips. And then another one, I put it here. Another one here. And then I'm done for the day. 115 pips. I'm done. I'm content with what I got. You get. And then I know my trading is consistent. My trading is not like a yo-yo, up and down, like a hula hoop going all the way around. I started with 100 pips. I remember last year, 2024. I'm like, if I can just target 100 pips, like from there to here. Where was 100 pips? Yeah, 100. But I know if I can see how it's gonna come here, I just take it down here. You know. But 50 pips is the best, dog. With 50 pips, I was doing like magic. Last year, I got 50 pips. Oh, I'm fun. The problem started when I became greedy now. Once I started becoming greedy, my dog, things took a turn, dog. Things took a sharp turn, dog, when I started becoming greedy. Early this year, I was doing nice, my dog. I became greedy, my dog. I stopped doing the things I was doing to achieve those profits, my dog, you know. And then I've been on a down spiral since end of April. Because April my target was $100, but I managed. No, not my target was. My target was to gain profit. You know, that was before the $100 challenge, and then I did, dog. I went from 50 to 86. Dog. That 86 in fun. That 86, dog. I don't know what happened, my dog. Yo, that 86, my dog. And then it was just down spiral from there, dog. From there it was just boom. Ke phaphile gape. Let me see, five has to have a proper thing for me. Okay. I'm not feeling cold with that thing. Don't lose. Ah. You know, that 20, that 50 pip stop, you see, then on this low, yeah man, what's happening? Okay, I'll do it manually. When it gets there, I just take out 10 when it gets to that low. When it gets to this low, I take 10 off. What's the 5 saying? Oh, it's still there. Here I take 5 by 5. Oh, what is the fat guy saying? Just telling lies.
I can answer a simple question, which is, I wasn't at the meeting.
I
don't know the
understand that.
facts.
No one
but I'd
thinks
be
you were.
very
Did
interested
you
in the
ask
fact
about
finding
the
being
facts?
done by an independent inspector
Did you care
general.
enough to ask, how can you be chair and not ask your own vice chair whether or not she violated the blackout period, violated the law?
It would be inappropriate for me to prejudge facts that are being discovered
I
by
don't
an
know how you
independent actor.
prejudge them if you don't ask.
Well, I don't know how to prejudge them if I wasn't in the
So
attendance
just tell
of a
me,
meeting.
did you ask?
She's been an excellent colleague.
Did you
We've-
ask?
I've asked her a lot of things
Did you
about
ask?
supervision and regulation
Yeah,
because
I
we've been
think
busy
that's one
doing
more
a lot of
question
real
you
work
don't
over
wanna
the last
answer.
7
I
weeks.
gotta say, I'm gonna take the same time you did. I just gotta say,
You hope so.
the tone that you are setting is one that seems to invite corruption, and that's going to be a real problem.
Mr.
Thank
Brown.
you.
We've had
Well,
7
okay.
weeks, Senator Warren, and we've set a
Handle
tone
corruption,
of
yeah.
performance,
Right, the last
accountability, responsibility, and integrity.
Senator Rounds has
already-
the floor.
Corruption.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Warsh, welcome to your first meeting.
Thank you, Senator.
Let me give you an opportunity. I think I've got some questions that I think are important with regard to the Basel III and what we're going to do with it. But before we get into that, I think you've been basically harassed a little bit in terms of making accusations to you. Let me give you just a minute to perhaps respond in a just straightforward manner to some of this stuff. Anybody give you $100 million?
No, Senator, no one did any such thing.
Possible that you may have had assets that were sold based upon an agreement that you had as you became the nominee for the chairmanship?
Yes, I had earned assets over a long period of time and went over and above any ethics agreements and have sold or in the process of selling, have nearly completely sold everything that I had earned during that period and have rolled those into the equivalent of cash and T-bills.
So basically away from investments based upon the market and back to treasuries.
Yes, exactly right. I thought that was the prudent thing to do given the responsibilities and the importance of setting the tone at the top. Culture is the big driver of a lot of things, and in my first 7 weeks, Senator, we're doing our very best in the best of the Fed's traditions to get the culture right, to get the strategy right, and to get policy right. And if we can do those things, all of which are to the left of the decimal point, might not be of such great interest to people that are trading on Wall Street, and I think the decisions we make to the right of the decimal point can be better, so we can do a better job of fulfilling the mandate you gave us.
Yeah, the ranking member had asked a question with regard to another member on the committee, Nikki Bowman, and you indicated that if there was an accusation being made as to an inappropriate meeting, that if the Inspector General was doing it, that you were going to be hands off on it. It seems to me that that's pretty appropriate. Because if you would have gotten involved in it, the accusation from some members on this committee would have been that you were trying to influence it.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about the logic? Am I on the right track with regard to the reasoning that you have for allowing the Inspector General to do the job that they were asked to do in the first place by members on this committee?
Yes, Senator, you're exactly on the right track. I'll just say more broadly that my fellow governors, my Reserve Bank presidents, they've received me incredibly warmly. I admit that I show up with a lot of ideas for reform in monetary policy and supervision and regulation and payments. I've only been there a short while, for 7 weeks, but instead of an institution acting inert, what I've found is my colleagues are really open-minded to change. What I found is we're gonna have a good family fight. I'm not imposing ideas. That's part of the idea of the task forces the chairman referenced. But we're gonna try to be better at our jobs, fulfill our mission, be accountable, be responsible, and do it all with the utmost integrity. That's my intention. We're early into this. I don't want to prejudge outcomes. We made a lot of progress in a short period of time, and frankly, I'm proud of it.
I like the idea that you're putting together working groups. I think that will give an opportunity for a fresh look at a lot of things going on. As I shared with you in a phone call earlier, it's not a matter of being necessarily vindictive or angry with previous chairs or previous members. It's a matter of making things better for the American people, and that's really what we ought to be talking about today. So let me just, in the minute and 14 seconds that I've got left on mine, let me talk a little bit about Basel III in particular. I think you and Vice Chairman Bowman and the respective financial regulators, I think you've done a good job in terms of your roles with regard to the Basel III re-proposal that was issued this March. The 2023 proposal would have substantially increased common equity capital requirements for Category 1 and Category 2 banks by approximately 19%, failing to strike a balance between maintaining resiliency of our banking system and doing so without hampering lending. I think this is a really critical item, and next to what artificial intelligence is going to do in terms of our productivity, I think it's one of the biggest issues out there. With the June 18th comment deadline now behind us, are there any other categories of feedback that you're weighing more heavily than others, such as the adjustments to leverage ratios or anything along that line? And if I could, is there going to be a go-live date this year sometime? Any idea when you might actually be able to talk about when this thing is going to go public for us?
Senator, well, thank you for your question on supervision regulation. As I mentioned before, I've shown up with a lot of ideas for reform, not just in monetary policy, but in supervision and regulation too. When I was before this committee some 20 years ago, there was a debate about what the Basel process should be. Boy, we should get to the bottom of that 20 years later, and we should end up with a set of reforms in the United States that makes our financial system and our banks safer, sounder, and more competitive. It is that competition which provides...
Guys, I don't know about you, but these guys are always just talking a bunch of nothing. These guys are always talking a bunch of nothing. You see, I entered same time as... Is it the same entry? Let me check. Should be the same entry. No, I entered on this one, on my live. Yeah, entered on this one. So I just did my stop loss to 10 cents. Oh, 12. Okay. If it stops me out, it stopped me out, my dog. I just did one contract because my account balance is not balancing. My account balance is not balancing. So, but yeah, man. Yesterday I took a hard knock. Today I'm taking a soft launch. You know, if you can just go down quick, fast, in a hurry. I need to attend the home sale today. I'm attending a home sale today. I'm no longer dodging a home sale, guys. No. If it means I invade someone's home sale and I impose myself on someone's home sale, I will do so. But I am no longer avoiding home sales. I'm no longer avoiding home sales. I can't. I told myself I'm at this July, every available chance for me to go to a home sale, I'm going there. I'm attending. You see? Come now. There we go. There we go. Today I made $1 and some change, which is like something. Yesterday I lost $3. Yeah, I'm not in a rush though. My account balance yesterday was like 8 when I started. $8. I think now I'm back at should be back at 5 or 6. Should be at 6 by now. Let's do this. IO fed. These screenshots, guys, I'm putting them on my thingy. What's this? My journal. Balance, no man. $638. Yesterday was 8. Today it's 638. So you see, yesterday I took these two and this one, so it's two whatever. Yeah, man, this is $2. This is $3.28 yesterday. You see, this is the problem I have. I can't be losing 22%, 0.22%, and I'm adding 0.49. This should be double of this. I mean, 22 and 22, that's what? 44, 64. This week I've lost 64 and only gained 53. That's 9.09. That's 0.09 that I'm left with to recover for this week. But I'm in no rush. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, guys. It was good to be with you today. Let me journal so that I can go and attend my home sale. Like ICT always says, good luck and good trading. And my father, Pastor Alf, always says, I love you dearly and I pray for you daily. May my God bless you. Shalom.